Hey everybody, it's been a long time since I've done one of these other than our monthly Astro Tarot podcast that Millie and I do. The link for that is in the description box below. There's a lot of interesting energies here. We're in Pisces season. We've got a lot of things. Okay, so February is this transition month where we're getting ready to launch something different in March. March brings us this new Saturn cycle that will persist for 29 years. So think about where you were 30 years ago. And we've got a transition phase in there as well that, takes a couple of years to really set the tone. But the intentions, um, the hopes and dreams and wishes that you have starting now pretty much are really going to take flight. So be very conscientious about what it is that you are focused on and what it is that you're trying to create and manifest, and all of those sorts of things. So I have no idea what is going to show up here in this reading, and I'm using a different deck of cards called Tarot del Toro. A tongue twister for me. So all the court cards and the major arcana cards have most of the unique artwork. Other than that, the minor arcana that are just numbers are very simplistic, which is fun. I've also got something in front of me here that I'm using for scrying. We will see what shows up. I did a little pre-shuffle before I started recording, and the Knight of Pentacles flew out. So that is a slow, steady energy, which is consistent with, the way this month has been feeling so far. We're the 21st today, and at this exact time, it's 02211221 here on the West Coast. Okay. Quite ready yet. Okay, so the link for joining my newsletter and my online classes is below as well. In my tarot class, so let's just backtrack a moment. February 5th, we had this full moon in Leo, which was really potent, and we've only just stopped feeling that energy, only to replace it with this new moon energy that showed up, new moon in Pisces. So all the dreamy, lovely side of things, as well as maybe the wishy-washy, two fish swimming in different directions kind of energy. A lot of the unseen, it may feel murky. What does your water look like? So I've got and tens, the number 10 in every shape and form has been coming up quite a bit in February. And I've also been experiencing waking up at 2:22 a.m. many days in a row. So you may be experiencing strange things like that as well. The dream time, the dream space, being very insightful, sometimes disturbing before it gets insightful. Okay, so we've got the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, which is a number 10 as well, flying out here, and the Hermit. So things in sequential order, either up or down. Okay, one more time here. Get in the right groove. What is happening with the collective energies? Okay, so things might feel like they've cooled off a little bit, become a little subdued, become a little um, chilly, maybe. And I mean that figuratively. Okay, so the Knight of Cups at the bottom. Okay, so something is coming up around the corner here. Okay, and I showed you this at the beginning, the Two of Swords. This is the third time now it's shown up. Okay. Okay, feelings of oscillation. You're waiting to plan something, so it's almost like a pre-planning environment. 2 weeks ago, we had justice, which is usually a number 11. Sometimes it's a number 8, but it's usually a number 11 in the major arcana. And it is about balancing. It is like two ones, one of this and one of that. How do they balance out? And that justice is like karma. If you've done everything in the right way, justice is a good thing. If you've done things in a not so good way, justice is still justice, and it may not be pretty. At the same time, it's about balancing dualities within ourselves, or the dualities of what we think and how we feel, what we want to do, what we need to do, um, the light and dark aspects within ourselves, how to reconcile things within and without with other people. And it's not about stasis. It's not about keeping those scales completely still all the time. It's about bringing things back into balance. How do you bring things back into balance? We got thrown off. We got shaken up with that full moon. I called it the no BS full moon. Stuff gets flung at you or flung out of you, or stuff is happening out there. How do you bring things back into balance? The lesson is in how you learn to bring things back into balance. So last week we had the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is about the mark you're leaving on the world. How we are using our inherited traits, transmuting, transcending, transforming them into what they're going to be. The knowledge that we have, the money that we have, the assets, whatever those are, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional assets, and how we take that into the future. Okay, so all of that's the background that leads us up to right now. And so we're in this pre-planning phase. We're getting our, ducks lined up, so to speak. With that, you're still going to feel some kind of friction. It's minor. It's not friction from like you're not supposed to be doing this. It's just smoothing things out. Think of it like you're building a piece of furniture. It's made out of wood. You cut everything. You're ready to assemble it. You're going to have to use the sandpaper to smooth out those rough spots. That's all. The rough spots are not against you, but you're going to have to smooth them out to have a complete, nice piece of furniture. Okay, if that makes sense. This need for clarity is there. If you find that you cannot get the clarity that you need, you can take some time out, time alone, introspection. That introspection may even feel like depression. It's okay, it's temporary, and it's not just you. Just be in that space and say, how can I make the best use of this time to find the answers that I need, instead of wallowing when there is the chance to do something that may be beneficial to your health and well-being. Almost force yourself to go do it, to take that opportunity. The universe is giving you this gift of incremental growth right now, slow incremental growth. When we think about the Knight of Pentacles, also, it's slow and steady wins the race. And it may seem a little boring. It may seem like nothing's happening. And it also may seem like the only thing that's happening is a lot of drama and chaos and the same old, same old. It's not actually the case. So we've got the overall energy here of the outcome, I would say, of this week would be the Magician. Stuff is being conjured. You are conjuring your future with every thought, every sensation, every dream, every vision that you're having. I don't know how else to put that. That's it. That's what that's what that is. Okay. Everything that you are thinking, feeling, doing, focused on right now, more than ever before in recent memory, is super heightened, supercharged. So even though you may be feeling totally crappy and you're getting faced with a lot of flack, drama, jealousy, frustration, I want to say misunderstanding, but it's people maybe refusing to understand in your environment. It is great. That is wonderful because it pushes you into the direction that you're supposed to be going. Not there, not there, not there, there. And that brings us back to that Knight of Swords, where we are focused on, even if we can't see it right now. You know, you're being bumped along on a stream and you can't really see where the end of it is, but you just kind of keep flowing, knowing that there are actually no waterfalls. You just got to keep going. There are no waterfalls here. They are. They're very minor. What else do we need to know this week? There is huge potential for manifesting wealth and abundance right now. And it's not about being greedy or hoarding or any of those things. Watch out for that. Yeah, we are at a major hit the reset button kind of feeling. That's interesting. So, okay, we have the Fool in the present, which is, it's a very interesting card because it's very devilish, and he's got his little travel stick with him, and he's heading on this little journey. Where is he going? Where are we going? Where are we going with all of our necessities, what we think are necessities, you know, the good and the bad? What are we taking with us here? We have the opportunity to completely reset things. At any given time, it's usually just fear stopping us. It's fear that prevents us from letting go of certain things that we think we need as we're moving forward. The devil often, even though it's not the devil, but it's this devilish character here, the devil often represents things that are, you know, codependent, whether they are people, relationships, addictions, of all kinds, bad habits. Yeah, we get to reset everything right now. And as we're moving forward, I actually got two cards. So we got the Lovers and the Queen of Wands. And it's sort of the merging of opposites here. This reminds me of The Shape of Water, that movie by Guillermo del Toro, you know? which is this, the Tarot del Toro. So the choices that we make, reconciling things that are different, shining a light on the things that actually connect us instead of divide us. And then we have this Queen of Wands. It's fire energy. It's very creative energy. It's where you get to create stuff, manifest stuff. So think of all the things that we have here that are talking about creation, manifesting, combining duality. So we have Two of Swords. We have the Lovers, which are two things, which is a 6. Lots of things about balance, scales and balance, oscillation. So even if you leave something alone, you leave two empty, a scale with two empty sides alone, and you throw it off balance, at first it does this, and then it slowly does this, and then it stops. You could bring it back into balance intentionally. If you were weighing things, you could do it that way. You could take everything off and bring it into balance. You could also let it just balance out on its own. This is very positive. We have the World. The people you are interacting with are bringing you loads of opportunity. The universe can make it go quickly if so I just got goosebumps because it's also about connecting with your intuition. So there's a few things happening here all at the same time. We have the World card, this pupa here, breaking free, breakthrough kind of energy. All those people that you interact with who are not showing up in the way that you need, those are those little currents in the river. Okay, not that, not this, not that, not this. It brings you down the path of least resistance where things can go very quickly. Okay, the King of Wands. So we have the King and the Queen of Wands. This is very positive. This is, again, the duality, masculine, feminine energy. It's a fire energy in this watery month. So again, the yin and yang, masculine, feminine, dark and light, active, receptive, all that sort of thing. And the outcome here, we have the High Priestess, which is things that were hidden are coming to light. That's the truth, clarity. Pisces season is this, and we have Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so something will finalize during this time as well. And so do not get caught up in all the things that are not working. Go, yeah, that's great. That didn't work. Next. And you don't have to hop from thing to thing, but you can hop from idea to idea, solution to solution. Okay, that one didn't work. Instead of beating yourself up about it, get to the next thing. Keep moving forward, keep going down that stream, and allow all those little bumps and shifts in current to guide you and move you in the direction that you're supposed to be. And that direction that you're supposed to be, when you think of your higher self way in the future, how do I want to feel? What does my life look and feel like? And allow the universe to fill it up for you. Okay, wow. This is amazing, actually. So I was shuffling and shuffling and shuffling, not feeling quite that I should stop. And what flew out was this little chunk of cards here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is good fortune. Things are shifting, things are moving, it is cyclical, but we are entering into a fortuitous time. What is directly behind that? Okay, we have 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is leaving something behind that no longer serves us. And do it gladly. Because what we have next is the Ace of Swords. We have clarity. That is Archangel Michael's sword of truth. Clarity, mental clarity, direction, focus. It happens automatically as you clear stuff out. Anything else? I'm gonna pull out one of these other cards. Excuse me. And I'll pull out a rune. I keep seeing an image of something with wings. Some kind of bird with a very large wingspan opening up their wings. You know, when they sunbathe, they stand on the rocks by the water and they open up their wings really, really wide. Okay. Angel over me, it says. Sorry, I got a tickle there. Protection card. Well, here I was talking about wings, a bird with really big wings opening. Okay. And it says, angel wings surround you. Trust. Replace fear with love. You are eternally held safe within the arms of an angel. Oh, I do have a little sip of coffee here. Okay. Do I even need to pull out a rune here? But okay, I will. This, I don't even catch it exactly. It's Uruz, the wild ox, primal energy, tapping into that life force, the energy to move forward. It's very centered potential energy right now. Sorry, my phone is buzzing away here. It's potential energy right now. It's sitting there accumulating. And we don't want it to be like when something's wrong and you're bottling it up and it's building up and building up and it's going to explode. Not that. This is the complete opposite of that, actually. It's getting rid of all of the disturbances, focusing on that primal energy within that life force that, again, is like the Ace of Swords, that directed force, that energy that guides you like a slingshot. We're at that point, you know, ready to let go. Pow. It's very good. I don't think I have anything else to add to this little spontaneous reading, and I hope to get back to doing those more. If you like this video, please like it, share, subscribe, join the newsletter, check out the monthly forecast podcast. Yeah, that's it. I still do personal readings and personal sessions as well. All those links are in the description box below. So thank you. And thank you for joining and watching. And I'll see you again very soon.